Oh my God, you're witnessing the ultimate betrayal to a beautiful, compassionate animal. So this guy used to clean the enclosure of these giraffes, and he was dying of cancer, and his last wish was to go to the zoo to say his final goodbye to the giraffes. And this giraffe came and gave him a kiss while he was in his bed. They wheeled him into the enclosure with the giraffe. Now this is the sick part that is gonna make you very angry. That giraffe was later killed and cut in pieces to feed the lions. Look at the article. That's the same zoo where this guy was in Netherlands. It's just fucked up, man. This is how that's how we end up betraying these animals.
Marius was shot to death, executed, and fed to lions in front of fleets of children at the Copenhagen Zoo in Denmark. On Monday, the zoo euthanized 4 lions, a 16-year-old male, a 14-year-old female, and 2 younger lions.
This right now is the most abominable, insensitive, ridiculous thing I've ever heard of.
Global outrage again as the Copenhagen Zoo turns into a killing field once again. Remember this beautiful, healthy giraffe that they slaughtered in front of school-aged children because they couldn't breed him. Well, now the same zoo has killed one of the lions they fed him to. You're seeing that beautiful male lion right here. They also killed another female lion. Tragically, they also killed 2 10-month-old cubs. Why? To make room for another lion. The zoo claims that the new lion would have killed the cubs and that they tried to place them elsewhere, but, quote, unfortunately, there wasn't any interest. BS in my book. Why couldn't they send them to a sanctuary? I know sanctuaries that would take them. Exactly. They already had lions. Why did they need to bring in another one at all? But the Copenhagen Zoo isn't alone. This is a shameless operation, but it's out in the open. It's exposing the dark underbelly of zoos. Other zoos kill animals. You know, they all treat animals like commodities, not like the intelligent, sentient beings that they are. Zoos should be turned into sanctuaries where animals are treated like living, feeling creatures that they are. Straight out to Will Travers, president of Born Free. You know, I don't say Will destroyed. I say killed. In fact, I would say murdered. That's how I feel about it. Oh, what are your feelings? What was your reaction when you heard this zoo is at it again, killing 4 healthy lions?
Well, I was absolutely shocked, and not only myself, yourself, but I think millions of people. I mean, we all said to ourselves, can this be real? Can this be happening again? The global outrage when Marius was destroyed and then, as you say, fed to the lions, cut up and then fed to the lions in front of school-aged children was shocking enough. But to think that they're going to do it again and then maybe again and again, I do think that there's some really hard questions that need to be asked, not only of the Copenhagen Zoo, but of zoos in general. What are they there for? What are they trying to do? Are they delivering a conservation benefit to species? Are they really educating kids? Or are they just public display facilities that show animals that they then get rid of when they have no use for them?
Well, listen, I think all zoos should be transitioned into sanctuaries. Unlike zoos, sanctuaries put animals first. Sanctuaries like the one you're seeing, Shambhala in California, which I toured. You know, they don't breed animals. They don't trade animals for money. They don't keep them on display. If they want to come up to the fence, they can, but there are huge enclosures for them, and they can go all day without being seen by any human. Okay, now, all of this killing undermines the big excuse for zoos. Oh, you know, we're preventing animals from going extinct, species from going extinct. Nonsense. Mega predators like lions are being decimated in the wild, and now they're being decimated behind bars at zoos. I want to go to Elizabeth Espinosa, CNN Espanol anchor. The world is changing, and zoos are back in the 20th century or the 19th century, while the rest of the world is moving forward. Go ahead. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, you said it. They murdered 4 healthy
This is terrible, fucked up. That was the same, this giraffe that was giving a goodbye kiss to that dying worker. That's what really hurts the most. So you know that the animal knew the guy was dying and came with, you know, compassion and giving. Then they murdered her to feed those lions, then killed the lions to make room for another lion in front of all these 8-year-old kids. They killed a giraffe in front of those kids. How sick that shit can be in Netherlands, which, by the way, they kill pilot whales in an island, so as a rite of transition from young to men, they go and butcher all these pilot whales that they move into the shore with boats and stuff, and it is so fucked up. I just hate. This world is so sick. It's just terrible. Look at the giraffe was giving a kiss to this guy that was dying. That's the same giraffe they murdered and cut him in pieces in front of a bunch of 8-year-old kids that were at the zoo at that time. My God, what zoo has to be banned. That shit is just a jail, prison for those animals. They don't last long there because they suffer depression and shit. It's not like being in the open, free. Why are they allowed this shit? We're still living in 200 years back. Fucking enclosure and then doing that kind of shit. Look at that beautiful giraffe. That is so rare to find giraffes now. No, they had to kill her to make room for a lion because whatever, she couldn't make babies. She couldn't make. That's the only reason. And that was that giraffe right there. I recognize the same markings on the tusk. Right here, the two horn like that they have. It's the same exact giraffe that they killed. This is fucking sick and shit. Shame on those son of a bitch people, man. This planet is just the temple of death. That's what it is. And we are something terrible, catastrophic. It had to happen for us to change that kind of mentality. People eating animals and of every kind. That is just terrible. Animals have more conscious than anything. They can feel, they know things. This is sickening. Son of a bitch.